A GT3 car, a road legal version. A question: which one is faster? I've been driving GT3 cars for a while, and I began to wonder, how do they compare to the road legal models? It sounds crazy, but today we will find out. But before we start, I'd like to thank you guys for helping me reach 100 subs. Truly, thank you. For today, we are going with the Porsche 992 GT3 and its road legal version, the 911 GT-RS. Starting off with the specs, the Porsche 992 has a flat 6 engine producing 535 horsepower, 494 Nm of torque, and weighs in 1345 kilograms. The road legal version also uses a flat 6 engine producing 525 horsepower, 488 Nm of torque, and weighs 1360 kilograms. Not that much difference in terms of number, but the GT3 got shit more aero to keep it planted on the ground. To give each car a fair shot at this, we'll be doing 3 tests today. Test number 1 will be a hot lap in each car to see which one is the quickest. The second test will be a head-to-head race, and for our third and final test we'll be doing a 1-mile drag race to see which one is the quickest in a straight line. And what better place to test these German cars other than the Nürburgring GP? Each test is worth 1 point. By the end of this video, whichever car has the most points wins. Without further ado, let's go! Okay, starting up the first test, we're doing the 992 first, just tweaking some settings. Let's do 10 liters of fuel, or let's just go with the ready setup. Let's do Hopstat, because I've used some of his setups before. Now we're gonna do an outlap, get some temps into those tires, and start pushing from there. The car feels pretty good so far, coming into the finish line. Okay, now we start pushing. I don't know if the brake points are the same in like ACC. Here's the 100. Oh, we overshot that corner. Looks like we have to brake a bit earlier then. Let's keep a tight line here. Oh, I think we braked too early here. That felt pretty good, not gonna lie. Okay, this section is flat out. Two minutes and 1 second fall. That's pretty good, but I'm well capable of a sub 2 minutes. Let's just do some more laps. I think I need to adjust my braking. We shaved some time, but unfortunately not enough. I got the braking figured out though. That was a very clean T1, and we shaved half a second. Bit of sliding there. Now I'm confident I can pull a sub 2 minutes. We just gotta keep the delta bar green there. Good run through the S's here. Wasn't a great exit, but it will do. Coming across the finish line, 159.7. I'll take that, yeah, I'll take that. That was very good. I'll take it. Now, for the GT-RS. As you can see, no ready setup for it, so we'll do 10 liters of fuel. And to be honest, I don't know much about setups, so we'll just roll with this. Same as before, we're gonna get an outlap, get the temps up, and start pushing from there. Okay, we are through with the outlap. Now I'll push a bit, get a reference lap time, and we take it from there. 2 minutes 4 seconds, 0.2. I can shave a couple of seconds from that. I mean, the car is fast, but I need some more laps to get used to it. Okay, 7th lap. I'm positive I can push a sub 2 minute 2 seconds. Same as before, we just gotta keep an eye on the delta bar. That was a bad T1. Overall, the car performs very well. I like the feeling of the car, but it's kinda heavy, if that makes sense. Brakes almost like a GT3 car, accelerate better than the GT3 car. Yeah, but it lacks in cornering. I think the aero has a big role in that. One thing I noticed that the braking points are almost identical. How much you turn the wheel, lift off the brake, gears is what actually changes. The GT-RS is more understeery though. And there we go, cross the finish line. We did a 2 minute 1 second 0.7. Pretty good performance from the RS. I'm sure we could have got more, but not to the point where we can beat the 992. And the first test goes to the 992, making the score 1-0 for the 992. Second test is a head-to-head race. We won't change the setup since the AI is gonna be running the default set. Slow reaction there. Doesn't matter, this thing smoked it off the line. And we're taking the lead to T1. He's getting close in corners, but immediately drops on the straight. Look at that. Okay, this is where the 992 gonna close the gap. That's what those massive arrows for. Heading into the straight. He's right on my bumper. Will he overtake? Somehow we're back on track. Into the finish line, the RS takes the win. That was a pretty close race. Not gonna lie, I didn't think the RS would win. Okay, the 992 turn now. Great launch. That GT-RS is a monster on the straight, not gonna lie. We'll have to rely on slow corners for overtaking. As expected, we are staying close in corners, but definitely getting dropped in the straights. We can close the gap up ahead. This is where we have an advantage, let's make the most of it. We're getting right into his bumper. Oh, this is playing out the same as last race. Okay, let's try to outbrake him here. Oh my god, how did he save that? Definitely checking the replay. That cost him speed. No, 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 that was so close. That was so close. And the GT-RS takes the win, turning the score from 0-1 to 1-1, tying up with the 992. Let's check the replay on that last corner. Coming in side by side here, we could have won, but that bit of sliding cost us the race. Unlucky, I guess. Okay, for the drag race now. Main setup change will be a low fuel, minimum aero, and disable the TC. Everything else will stay the same. Everything is coming down to this. Pretty solid launch there. No sight for the 992. Shit, we gapping him. And the 911 takes the win for the first race, and I guess y'all know what that means for the 992. However, we're gonna give it a chance. Let's go for the standard gear ratio, low fuel and minimal aero, disable the TC. I know for a fact it won't win, but I'll do it anyway. This is as good of a launch as it gets, and off the line we are getting gapped. That thing is a missile. And with that, the score went from 1-1 to 2-1. Unbelievable performance on that last challenge. That, ladies and gentlemen, makes the winner of this challenge the 911 GT3 RS. An unexpected result, but the GT3 RS proved it can go head to head with the purpose-built GT3 race car. That is an incredible achievement and the true masterpiece of automotive engineering. If you guys enjoyed this comparison, don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and comment what car you want to see next. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next one.